Predispositions of Black parents about their children's equitable education opportunities in K-12 schools in Clark County, Washington State. I will be talking about the background of the study, literature review, research questions, significance of the study, study design, ethics, and limitations in this presentation. The background of the study. YOSO 2005 notes that educators most often assume that schools are already effective with equitable systems that students, parents, and community need to change and conform to. Yet, Black learners continue to underachieve compared to their counterparts from different racial and ethnic backgrounds. Also, schools tend not to recognize parents as resources. They usually exclude them from decision-making. It's not a surprise that low-income parents, minority parents, and immigrants have often perceived schools as unwelcoming environments and have felt as if their voices were not heard. Literature review. Pitts et al. 2014 defines equitable education opportunity as one that endeavors to remove barriers of exclusion present in attitudes, policies, and practices that serve to marginalize students from becoming fully engaged and empowered members of their respective communities. Hadley 2015 notes that Black students are often depicted as a monolithic group and immigration history is ignored. We have non-immigrant Black students as those born in the USA to parents who are both in the USA. And we have immigrant Black students that are born abroad and second-generation Black students who are USA born with at least one parent born abroad. Parental involvement. As noted by Allen and White-Smith 2018, most parental involvement practices tend to be school-centric and prioritize the goals of the school over the needs of the community and reflect the economic privilege of the middle-class families. As such, Black parents' involvement in school would help bridge the cultural and racial disconnect between predominantly white teachers and their students of color, as Yale et al. 2018 noted. Theory. In my study, I'm going to use critical race theory because it best examines how the interests of privileged groups are preserved, challenges dominant discourses on race and culture, and uses counter-narratives to share experiences of Black parents. And I will also use cultural wealth theory because it highlights the skills, the knowledge, connections, and abilities used by Black families to fight discrimination and oppression. Research questions. For my study, I have 3 research questions. Question number 1, what are Black parents' views regarding barriers, challenges in their children's schooling? Question number 2, how do Black parents and their children navigate cultural differences in the schooling process? Question number 3, in what ways do schools meet or fail the expectations of Black parents around engagement? Significance of the study. Significance of the study here is, majorly promoting parental involvement, which has been known to positively impact the link between school and home environment, promoting academic achievement. Also, Black parents would be able to unpack ways they wish the school would engage them and consider the ways in which schools circumscribe to those opportunities as well. The study design. This study is a qualitative study, and I will use critical race theory and cultural wealth as my theoretical framework. And I will also use snowball sampling to identify the target population of about 3 African American parents and 3 African immigrant parents, given that it's a smaller population, and also thinking about the willingness to participate in the study. So it would be easier to rely on referrals. For data collection and analysis, I'll use in-depth interviews and literature review for data collection, and then thematic analysis to analyze the data. Ethics and quality measures. The study will undergo an IRB approval before it can proceed. And as I carry out the data collection, I have to strongly be aware of my own positionality, being extremely critically self-aware of my own opinions, thoughts, and how they may impact others, just in case I was to say anything. And I also have to make sure I am safeguarding confidentiality and privacy of the respondents. Study limitations. This study centers on Black parents' views about their children's equitable education opportunities, and so the findings cannot be transferable to any other groups. It has to be purely those related to Black parents and learners. And here is a list of references I used for this presentation. And that's all with my presentation. Thank you.